My story isn't only gambling. I've been in recovery from drugs and alcohol for over 12 years. For a number of years, I didn't gamble because anything I could beg, borrow, or steal went towards fueling that addiction. After I got clean and things started to progress a little bit, I found the casinos.
And it was a good time, and it was a social activity that kind of sort of got away from me.
It started with lots of fun, going out with friends, maybe one night a week if it happened. Like I said, a lot of fun. And then it started becoming fun with little problems, and then more problems with less fun, and then eventually just strictly pure problems.
It became more of an obsession. I didn't really know that until I had gotten in trouble. And, starting to spend money that I really didn't have.
This progressed and continued for about 2 years, and it started as, the once a week thing, and then it became 3 times a week, then it became 5 times a week, and then it became going to the ATM and overdrafting my account, and then it became selling things that I owned to get money.
Quitting using drugs was much easier than stopping gambling. Now, one of the reasons why it was easier for me is because gambling was a bigger priority in my life at that point than using drugs was. So I remember when I quit cold turkey. I still had drugs, and I remember throwing them away because I was no longer getting high or as high as I was with gambling.
Sometimes I would sit there when people changed shifts for 3 days. I had UTIs one after the other. I had all kinds of health issues because I wouldn't get up and move. I rarely slept. When I did try to sleep, I closed my eyes. All I saw was the pictures on the machine that I was playing. So it kind of really just, eventually, especially towards the end, it replaced the thoughts. But with things that I couldn't function without now playing the machines. I couldn't function without, that's what I needed.
I mentioned to my sponsor, because I do have a sponsor, that's when I got a sponsor, something about legs, and she said, "What's the matter with your legs?" And I said, "I have restless legs." She says, "Oh my God, I wish I knew." And I said, "Why?" She says, "You don't take," and she told me the drug, and I said, "Yeah, that's what I've been taking," and they kept increasing it because it wasn't working. She said, "That's a side effect. One of the side effects that they found out recently is compulsive gambling."